To play coke from the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos and Queens, endo for weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's some classic Biggie right there, man. Woo! Hey, there's a fool because I dropped out of high school. Hey, I ain't dropped out of high school, y'all. Trust me, I ain't dropped out of high school. I got a diploma. I'm a college student right now. But anyway, I'm here to talk about a little bit about some college football. Obviously, I just did a live stream talking about some boxing, and I'm setting myself straight with some college football right now because there is news and it's breaking news. I'm a little late on reporting on it, but I'm a college student. I'm busy. I'm studying for an exam. Yada yada yada. But it's about Kelly Bryant, who was the starting quarterback of the Clemson Tigers, is transferring. And a lot of people, their eyebrows is raised, and I can see why. I mean, he started 18 games, and he was 16-2 as a starter. He played in the college football playoff last year, and a guy with that experience, you would think will be the front runner or the guy. You wouldn't expect him being pulled out. But the reality of the situation here is Trevor Lawrence is a pretty decent quarterback, and he throws the ball way better than Kelly Bryant does. If you saw the college football playoff last year when Clemson played Alabama, Kelly Bryant had a hard time, moving the ball down the field as far as, legitly with his arm against Alabama. And Clemson they're not worried about, these other games. They had their sights on the college football playoff. They're used to playing in that big game against big teams. So if you're not able to contribute, especially through the air, and beat Alabama, because to be honest with you, Alabama look like they're gonna be right there again, right there again. I won't be surprised. But if you can't move the ball down, you got to go with the guy you think puts you in the best predicament to win. In their eyes, they feel that Trevor Lawrence is that guy. And I know Kelly Bryant is upset about the situation. Obviously, he is 16-2 as a starter, started 18 games. He's shocked. I understand. I understand. But, he's out of there. He said, and I quote, "I've never been a distraction. I've never been in trouble with anything. To me, it was a kind of slap on the face. But somebody got to reach out to this brother and let him know that it's business, man. It's football. Nothing is going to be handed to you. You got to earn it. You may have thought that you earned it, but obviously, Dabble Sweeney, the coach of Clemson, didn't think so. Didn't think so. Basically, so that's to show you. I want to go and dive into this rule now because recently college football had changed a rule letting these players that didn't win the starting jobs to just automatically transfer and they be eligible to play. And my thing is here, now that you made that rule, you're dealing with a bunch of young guys, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. If they don't win the starting job, they're going to be out. And you're going to see a lot of transfers. And it's going to mess up the program. Because now Clemson is basically, instead of having a safety net as a backup quarterback, they don't got nobody really behind this cat. They don't. So my thing is here, it really hurts college football, in my opinion. You don't got nobody backing up Trevor Lawrence. So God forbid he gets injured, your season is dependent on him staying healthy. Something happens to him, obviously y'all can't compete. At least that's my opinion, but you know what I'm saying? So my thing is here, I felt like Clemson maybe could have ran a quarterback system, a 2-quarterback system with Kelly Bryant and Trevor Lawrence, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, the saying goes, if you got 2 quarterbacks, you don't got one. But you saw it in the championship game when Alabama was able to pull out Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his name is, Tua. I'm gonna just call him Tua. When they was able to pull him out, if it wasn't for him, they would have lost to Georgia. They want to be national champions right now. So yeah, I do agree with that statement. If you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. I agree with it. But in college football, sometimes it may work. It depends. It may work. Most of the times it don't work, but it may work. In this instance, I feel like Clemson probably could have did that because now you leaving Trevor Lawrence on an island right now. You don't have nobody behind him. He gets hurt, your season is done. Finito. It's over. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that rule, that college football rule, allowing players to just transfer. Because you look at somebody the wrong way, you put them on a bench for a play, they're going to be like, I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm gone. Word, coach? I'm signing my papers tonight. I'm out of here. And that's not good for the game. That affects the program. I would assume so. You know what I'm saying? You yell at the player, oh, I'm out. I'm out. A word, coach? You raising your voice? I'm transferring. And at the end of the day, we dealing with young adults. This is a I want it now type of generation. If I don't got it now, I ain't waiting. And yes, you have a few players in college football that might, stick it out and they wait till their senior year to get their turn and it work out for them. But that doesn't go for everybody. This is a I want it now type of generation. So it's going to be once in a while that you're going to find that guy that's going to be able to stick it out till they get to the senior year to start. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big deal. Now, I don't know where Kelly Bryant is going to go, but that's a big deal right there. That's huge. That's huge that he's transferring. Now, Clemson plays Syracuse this weekend, and Syracuse is a team that beat Clemson last year. All right? They beat Clemson last year. And we already know how that game went. Syracuse won by 3, 27-24. And Syracuse is not the easiest team to play as far as with Clemson lies. So what I'm saying here is they don't got plenty of options now. So this is a big story. This is a big story. But the college football rankings is out, y'all. The new college football rankings, obviously. Soon, the playoff rankings will be out. I believe they normally start that up around late October, if I'm not mistaken. But right now, the AP Top 25 is out. And, of course, Alabama is number 1. No doubt about that. And before I even go down the list here, the Clemson situation reminds me of the Alabama situation. Those are two teams that have been in the college football playoff the last couple of years. Obviously, Alabama just won the championship. All right, they had their situation going on with Tua and Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Tua is boiling out his mind right now. Obviously, you keep him in. You know what I'm saying? But at least Jalen Hurts is sticking it out. That's what I'm saying about the people that might fall through the cracks, that might tough it out. Even though he's upset at the situation, I'm pretty sure. He's sticking it out so far. You never know. I might wake up tomorrow and it might say headlines. It might say Jalen Hurts transfers. It might. But at least he's toughing it out. Because that's not an easy thing to digest. I understand that. You believe in your talent. You believe in your gift, in your God-given gift. You believe you're supposed to be out on the football field. But it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you got to wait your turn. I know. Trust me. I wish I was on this big media outlet with a big grand mainstream radio show. But I know I gotta wait for my turn. And for now, I gotta be doing these YouTube videos daily. But I gotta wait for my turn. I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? I gotta wait. I have no choice. And I believe that college football rule, it gives people, it affects the college game, in my opinion. You may feel another way, but I really feel that way. But yeah, going down the list of the AP top 25, you got Alabama at number one, you got Georgia at number two, you got Clemson at number three, Ohio State at number four, LSU at number five, number six, Oklahoma. Kyler Murray is doing his thing over there in Oklahoma. Number seven, Stanford. Number eight, Notre Dame. Number nine, Penn State. Number 10, Auburn. That's your top 10 right there. So I'm not going to read the whole top 25, obviously. But one thing I would take away from this is West Virginia is moving up. Real Grizz yo, this guy's posting up 400 yards each game. This guy probably could be your Heisman favorite. Matter of fact, based on what I'm seeing right now, if I had to say who was my front runner for the Heisman, it would definitely be him. Because I don't see any quarterback in the country playing as good as him. I mean, like I said, his Big 12 foe, Kyle Murray's doing his thing too. But Real Grizz, this guy is a straight gunslinger. All right? He's a straight gunslinger. So that's a notable thing. UCF, ranked number 13. They the highest ranking non-Power 5 school in the rankings. We all know last year they went to the Peach Bowl, I believe it was. It was one of them BCS Bowls, or New Year, well, it's not called BCS Bowls anymore. New Year 6 Bowls, and they was able to beat Auburn 38-31. They might be back in there again. So far, if they remain undefeated. You got Michigan up there, who's to me starting to play a little better after that opening loss against Notre Dame. Shea Patterson seemed like he's, starting to get acclimated in the offense, starting to settle down. They could be a team to watch. They might have a big say in the Big Ten, and they might have a big say in the college football playoff. Even if they don't make it, they might have a big say. Watch out for Michigan. They always play Ohio State to end the year, and that's always a big matchup. Watch out for Michigan. Who else you got down the list? Texas is starting to play a little better. They are. They beat TCU last week. They knocked TCU out these rankings. TCU is a legit decent team. All right, they're a legit decent team, coached by Gary Patterson, a good coach, a very underrated college football coach. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Texas. Even though they funk up the joint in Maryland to open up the season, they starting to progress. Watch out for Texas. Oregon ranked number 20. All right, this is what gets me sick. Oregon had a 24-7 lead over Stanford. All right, over Stanford last week. I was watching that game. I watched the entire first half. At halftime, I'm like, all right, it's 24-7. Ain't no way in the world Oregon is going to lose this game. So I'm like, all right, it's Saturday night. I'm going to just go out with my friends, have fun a little bit. And I couldn't believe what I saw when I came back home. And I looked at my phone. I couldn't believe it. 24-7. All right? 24-7. No way in the world you're supposed to lose that game. No way. And Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. I mean, it wasn't even his fault. He played good. 26-33, 346 yards, 1 touchdown. Obviously, the key interception in overtime. But that was a collapse. All right? That was a collapse right there. And to me, that loss is going to bite them real hard. Real hard. I don't see them making the college football playoff after this. I don't see it. That's it. That's it for them. You got BYU ranked number 20. You got Texas Tech at number 25. They just beat Oklahoma State on the road 41-17. All right? That was a good win for them. That was a Big 12 rivalry game. You move up the rankings. You knock Oklahoma State out, who's obviously without the services of Mason Rudolph, all right, and James Washington. And a wide receiver, Jalen McCleskey, also transferred because he's not getting enough touches. This is the thing I'm saying about this transfer rule, y'all. Y'all might think I'm chatting. Y'all might like, what is this guy saying? But soon as guys don't get enough touches or they lose the starting job, they out. You know what I'm saying? And it's annoying to watch. You want these guys to stay there and tough it out. You know what I'm saying? But those are your rankings. Now you got a couple big games this weekend. Obviously, you got obviously one of the biggest games, a rivalry that's always good, that's always close. You would say in Notre Dame and Stanford. Stanford is ranked number 7. Notre Dame is ranked number 8. And they're going to play each other. 7:30 Saturday night at Notre Dame. I'm going to go with Notre Dame to win that game. I believe that they're at home. And I believe Stanford, I'm not really sold on them. They should have lost last week against Oregon. And Bryce Love, he's kind of quiet down a little bit. He quiet down a little bit. He really has. I thought he would have been the front runner of the Heisman campaign to start the year. But you're not hearing about this cat like that. This cat really ain't doing too much. I mean, that game against Oregon, what, he got 19 carries for 89 yards? I mean, I could do better than that, to be honest with you. You got Penn State at Ohio State. Last year when they played, Penn State obviously had a big lead, and they let Ohio State come back and win. This game is at Ohio State. I think Ohio State takes this game in a close game. I won't be surprised if Penn State win. Tracy McSorley is a good quarterback. Obviously, they don't have Saquon Barkley no more. They pretty decent, but I'm going to go with Ohio State to win this game. Highly ranked matchup. Penn State is ranked number 9. Ohio State is ranked number 4. Give me Ohio State to win that game. We got Oregon, number 19 Oregon, at 24 ranked California. I don't know if the Oregon could bounce back. I don't know. After that debacle, they messed it up. Their college football aspirations to me is over. It's over. Obviously, they got to run the table, but I just think it's over. I just think a loss like that could just mess up your whole season. And you got a Big 12 matchup in number 12 West Virginia and number 25 Texas Tech. I'm going with West Virginia on the road, but don't count on Texas Tech at home. Like I said, they beat a good Oklahoma State team on the road, and not only beat them, but literally beat them. But I just like Will Grier. To me, he's a Heisman front runner. I'll take him on the road. Give me West Virginia to win that game. You got Alabama playing Louisiana Lafayette. I don't even gotta pick that. I don't even gotta say nothing about that. Y'all already know. I'm gonna pray for these guys. I'm gonna pray for Lafayette. All right, I'm gonna pray for them because they need prayer. They gonna get blasted, probably like 63-0. Like it's not even gonna be close. We need to pray for them guys, honestly. But that wraps up my segment on college football. I might do another live later on in the night or probably tomorrow, giving you my predictions for NFL. Yeah, basically for the NFL. So that concludes this live, and I'm out of here. One love. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel also. You will get all the updates. And every time we do live streams, you'll get it. So subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.